I have got a lot of stuff for y'all today, so you guys were not going to want to miss this one. Got a lot of stuff, whatnot. eBay, a few other places. There's going to be some stuff open. There's going to be some DIECAST. There's going to be some football cards. There's going to be some NASCAR. Yeah, stay tuned. Some stuff I'm going to be opening, some stuff I'm not going to be opening. So I'll show the stuff that I'm not going to be opening, and some of this stuff will be available on our actual Whatnot. All you have to do is look us up, TV Hobbies, on the Whatnot app. The link is actually in the description of this actual video if you want to check it out as well. As well as check out some other things. When you actually click the link that says join Whatnot, you will actually get $10 or $15 credit when you join Whatnot, and then you can find us on Teebees Hobbies. But you won't get it if you just go to our actual profile and then join on actual Whatnot. You have to use the link that says join Whatnot first and then look for us. So just so you know that real quick. But that'll give you a credit. The one that says join will give you a credit of $10 or $15 where you can spend stuff on our shows. And that's a lot of money on, stuff that goes for $1, $5, $10, so and if you have yet to do so, please subscribe to as well here. Give the video a like, comment at any time. Really appreciate it. Would really appreciate it. Anyway, here's the first car I want to show, and it is the 69 Camaro, 13 out of 18. It says 969 on it. It's Real Riders, Hot Wheels Real Riders. I'll put it in a protector. Like I said, a lot of these will be available on Whatnot. I'll be running these in a future show. Most all my cards and everything and stuff are always real good most of the time. Here is a Flash Cider. It's from the Radical Wrestlers series, 56 Flash Cider. It's actually got, who's that got on it? I don't know, I can't see that. It's just a wrestler on it. I don't know. Can't hardly tell. Lighting in here is not too good and stuff like that, but you can probably tell who it is. But yeah, this is basically a Chevrolet. It's 56 Chevrolet. Love these vehicles. Some of these, I may end up keeping for my personal collection, but we will see. This one you don't see come up every day, and it's actually got a little bit of a sticker there that I have to get off, or I'll sell it like it is. People can get the sticker off of it themselves. It's not very hard to get those stickers off. Here is a 67 Chevy C10 Line Customs. I really like this one. You don't see this one come up every day as far as the C10s go. So I really like that one. It does have a little bit of a soft corner there. The thing I don't like about it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Somebody asked about this actually in my last stream. I sold identical one to this. So this might be a variation. I know sometimes they have variations of how the actual bed looks, on whether they have a toolbox in it, don't have a toolbox in it, all that stuff. I don't know. I'd have to have a couple of these together to see what the variations are. But he asked me if I had another one. I said no. Well, now I've got another one. It's the actual Power Plower, which is a square body Chevy truck. That is a square body Chevy truck. It's metal on metal. This thing is heavy. Heavy. And it isn't curled up on the bottom like the one that I sold, but it does have a little bit of sticker residue here as well. Better get that off. I don't know what the deal is with sticker residue from this seller that I got this stuff from. I don't know, but it is what it is. And then here's the black 67 C10, Chevy C10 from one of the newer cases. I mean, I like this one's all right. I like it, but I could take it or leave it, but eventually, give it about 5 years down the road or whatever, bring this back out, and there'll be a lot of people. Wanting it. They just don't want it a whole lot right now because it's new. Here is an '83 Chevy Silverado, square body. One of the ones that's kind of not really popular, but it's one of the ones that was popular. But the craze for this one's kind of died down a little bit. Then this one was thrown in only because it was a twofer. I was buying some twofers from one of the sellers. It's a Fire Squad series, and it's the card on it's not good at all. But I got one of these, the Flame Stopper. Probably just open this baby up and sell it as a LOOSIE, probably. I don't know. Then I ended up getting this baby. The gunmetal or the primer, whichever one you want to call it. Some people call it either one. The 55 Chevy Bel Air gasser. You don't see this gasser come up every day. Normally you see your normal handful of gassers are the same ones that the Bel Airs always come up, but you don't hardly see this one come up that often. Then here is a Wastelanders 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. It says Hot Wheels Collector on the side of it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Like the way the top of it looks. With that stripe all the way down the center of it. I like that. Pretty good card, pretty good card. And then here's a Hot Wheels Flames 65 Pontiac GTO. When I first seen this, I thought it was a red edition just because of the way it looks. But it's not. It would be a good red edition car because it does look like a red edition. It's got red all over it. But I like it. Look at. And of course, I like these. 67 Camaro hood opener. The one I call Slime Green. As you can see, the hood's up a little bit. Slime Green Camaro. I normally always have some hood openers or Camaros like this always on hand. I have another one that I'm pretty excited about. It's a highway hauler from the new Photo Finish series. It's actually got the World Trade Center on it, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff with the World Trade Center. It's getting to be highly collectible with Hot Wheels. I had a Camaro, Pops Camaro, not too long ago. You have two different versions of that one that has World Trade Centers on it, and one that has a sticker over the World Trade Center that they put over after the actual stuff happened with the World Trade Center. But this still has the World Trade Centers on it, along with Statue of Liberty. So I like that. I like that a lot. Not a big, huge highway hauler fan as far as collecting them, but I do like that one. Here is a Optimus Prime, new for 2025. Used to be big into Transformers when I was a kid. Now I'm just like, eh. I mean, the movies aren't too bad, but the movies, you know, now that I'm an adult, but I'm just like, eh. I could take them or leave them. Then I'll show you. I have a Camaro collection coming up in one of my streams here soon, and whatnot streams. And I'm debating on whether to open one of the actual sets of 6 that I have, but I just can't bring myself to do it yet. I'll show you the one that I have that's actually a White Lightning. That one right there is the regular one of the 1982 Z28 Camaro, the Camaro Collection Johnny Lightning. It's the regular one, and they're highly detailed. Like I said, I think a lot of people sleep on it. Right down to, look at that, even the Camaro logo on the very center. That's the White Lightning. That's the White Lightning for these. How to tell whether it's a White Lightning or not. I know sometimes it's for other vehicles, it's the actual tires are white, stuff like that. But you can also tell that the interior in that one is not white, but the interior in that one is white. Good focus. You can tell the interior is white in that one, but not as white in that one. So that's the 82 Camaro Z28 from that collection. Here's the 67 Camaro, the blue one, from this collection. Like I said, very, very, very highly detailed. I have 4 different sets of these 6, by the way, just to let everybody know. I may be running them all, may not be running them all. I don't know. Maybe rescheduling it if there's not enough interest in it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just play it by ear. Here's a 69 Copo Camaro, red one. This one doesn't have the hideaway headlights. The last one did. And here's a 68 Camaro RS SS 396. And these, I think, can't tell, but I think these are rubber tires. I think these are metal on metal rubber tires. Like I said, I'd have to open them to double check and make sure, but they do look like rubber tires. They may be plastic. I don't know. They may be. I don't know. I'll know more when I open them up, I guess. Yeah, there's the 70 Camaro RS Z28, the yellow one. 2nd gen. And then here's 2nd gen as well. That's not this split bumper and all that. 77 Camaro Z28 that I really, really like. I like all of them because I'm a huge Camaro fan, but I lean more towards the 2nd and the 3rd generation than anything. So that's the Camaro collection that I might possibly have coming up. Like I said, I've got 3 or 4 of the whole collection, of the whole set of 6 that I just now showed you. Now let's do some M2s. There's a Bel Air M2, cubed. I like that one. I gotta look this one up. Not sure if it's a chase or not. I don't think it is, but it's a Sweethearts van, Chevrolet van. Chevrolet van. I don't think it is. I think the wheels are pink. I think actually on the actual chase. On those, it's kind of hard to tell which ones are chases and stuff because they're not really the gold stuff. They're actually colored. Here is a Nova Gasser. Competition cams. Here is a Mercury M100, but you don't see this casting a whole lot. It's a Mercury truck. But there's not a whole lot of people that collect those. Then I got 2. I'll only show you one, but I did get 2 of the Chevrolet 454 SS's by M2. Not the Ronald McDonald one. The Ronald McDonald one is the chase. It's the one they call Ronald McDonald because the wheels are actually red, even though you got red in this too as well, but you just don't have red actually in the actual truck. They call that one again the Ronald McDonald truck, but I'm glad to get just 2 of the regular ones. And then here's a Coca-Cola Chevy Camaro, which is awesome looking. Thick fat tires on the back. Got a little bit of a spoiler on the back of it. The non-hideaway headlights. Real like it. Really like it. And then here's a Cheyenne Super Duty 30 dually. Dually, one of the newer ones, the one that's really popular right now. So, yeah, this one's kind of popular right now. It's got a lot of detail to it, and it's a dually. So, a lot of people like their Chevy trucks, but especially dualies. Then I'm going to show you some sports cards, and also we'll show you some other stuff, maybe 3, 4, 5 items maybe or so that I'm actually going to open. Here is a Joe Burrow. I'm a Joe Burrow and a Bengals fan, by the way. I like a lot of football players, but I ended up getting that card. I ended up getting another Marvin Harrison Jr. He played for Ohio State, so I like him as a receiver, period. I really like him as a receiver. So I got him. And then I got another, like a tandem card. It says treasure tandems between Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. I've been trying to collect all these as well that's out there. That's the sports cards. I also got some NASCAR cards too. I just don't know where exactly I put them. But anyway, got some to actually open up as well. I also may here in a bit show you some of the loosies as well that I actually got as well. But I'm thinking where my loosies are at because I've already put them up into my display cases. But what we're going to do is, since we're opening some, so we can display them properly for everybody, I'll actually just move this to the side over here a little bit. And we'll put this in there. Put our display rack in there a little bit. So we can display stuff maybe a little bit better. Little bit better. There we go. Just had to adjust stuff a little bit. And I've decided on opening a couple cards that I've already showed you, so I'll do those first. I'll do the actual Monte Carlo. Do that one first. Man, I really like this open. That is just too cool. Love that. Rubber tires, white walls. Look at those spokes. There's the hood, under the hood, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not with the way the light and stuff is. I apologize, but it's all blue underneath there. Detailed really, really good. I like that. I like that a lot. So we'll put that up there. Well, we'll put it down one because we don't have a whole lot of stuff to open up. So we'll put that there. Then we'll go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and open up this one right here, the Camaro, the actual slime green, whatever you want to call it. I call it slime green. It's a hood opener as well, like I said. I've opened a lot of them, but I'll tell you what, I love every single time I open them. I know there's a lot of RLCs and cool classics and all that other stuff with hood openers, that a lot of your higher over mainline Camaros that actually have hood opens. But I'm trying to at least collect all the 67 to 69 regular main line and the variations, the hood openers, to display them all. I've got quite a few of them in there. So just trying to do that. Now I've got some actual NASCAR I'm actually going to open for y'all. I've got some Ryan Blaney here. I'm a Penske guy, so just to let you know, I like a lot of drivers. I don't really like NASCAR the way it is kind of today. My driver was Rusty Wallace, and he retired, but I'm a Penske guy, and I do collect older NASCAR, so I figured I'd go ahead and get this. I couldn't pass it up for the price it was going for, just put it that way. I got two other ones too as well that I could not pass up. And I would show me opening these, but I'd have to stretch my arms out way out, and I have problems out of my arms when I stretch them out for a while. They hurt really, really bad. So there we go. I'm just glad that these here don't. I am glad that the newer ones do not come on bases like them older ones do, because they have special screws, and I have to take them out. I mean, I got this special screwdriver, but I just hate doing that. There you go. There's the Dave Blaney. Love the tires on it, how they're white like that. The body armor, number 12, Penske. We'll put that one right there. Doesn't have any opening parts or anything like that. And then there's the body armor logo thing for it. I wonder if I can tilt the camera a little bit without it falling. And yeah, there we go. There we go. Now let's do whoa, just about dropped it. We're gonna do a Kurt Busch when he drove for Stuart Halston, number 41. Number 41. 41. Ooh, and this one is an actual magnet thing that comes with the car, so that's cool. Got no opening parts or anything, but there it is. Stuart Halston. Stuart Halston. Really like that. Really, really like that. That's cool. That's cool. And like I said, it comes with an actual magnet as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put that up there, though, because it's not. I'll just probably have to. I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to stay up there. I'll just put it underneath of it. There we go. I'll just put it underneath of it. Then I got an actual another Kurt Busch when he drove the number 1 car. And I'll actually probably put all these cards that come with these cars actually in my sports car book. Couldn't think there for a second. Wish a lot of these come with rubber tires, but they are what they are. This one's actually pretty cool. There's a gear wrench. There's that one. Also got this too, this display thing to actually sell my Loosies on as well. In some upcoming shows. But that right there is all the ones I want to open right now. But I will show you some of my Loosies that I got as well. And sorry for the fan and everything stuff that you can hear in the background. I got it on Tammy in here. This team's not doing too good right now with the heat and everything else. So I'm trying to keep her as comfortable as possible. Plus, she's had other stuff going on. So, yeah, you just have to deal with that. But I ended up getting a Nova Hot Wheels there. That Nova. Ended up getting the, I think it's a GTO there. I ended up getting that one. I ended up getting the Chevelle, the blue Hot Wheels, and I ended up getting the Chevelle black Hot Wheels as well. Ended up getting some of these the other day too. Rusty Wallace, and well, all those Rusty Wallace except for the white one on the second row over to the left. That's an actual Cindric. But all those are Rusty Wallace. That's even a stock rods. That's a Ford Fairlane Rusty Wallace. So they ended up getting that. Ended up getting that Nova. It says Chevrolet SS, but it is a Nova. Ended up getting every single one of these Chevelles here as Loosies. Ended up getting these Monte Carlos. I ended up getting that stalker there. I'm trying to collect stalkers as well on occasion. I ended up getting these Camaros. That Gen X. And also got this blown Camaro as well. That is the other kind of variation to these. But that's it. That's all for right now that I actually have to show you. Again, make sure that you are subscribed to here to our YouTube. Check out our Whatnot. Join us on Whatnot. Stuff like that. We're thinking about having a kind of like a little special thing between YouTube and Whatnot, where I do certain things on YouTube, and I tell people to maybe say a certain word or something along those lines when they come over to Whatnot. And if they do, maybe I'll run a certain car or certain thing for starting off at $1, or give something away, or I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I gotta get a little bit more activity on YouTube and a little bit more activity on Whatnot before I do that. But I do plan on doing some stuff like that. So help us get there. Share our stuff as well. We'd really appreciate it. But thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for supporting us and watching this video. And we hope you will come back and watch our future videos. Everybody have an amazing, blessed day.